This video is for the Ohio DOT Open Roads Designer Training, Exercise 503, creating the templates from some components that are already defined in ODOT's library. So I'm going to get started by opening the KM001 design file. And the file that I open really doesn't matter because I'm not drawing anything in this file. I'm just going to use the Create Templates dialog to create some templates. So the KM001 file is one of the corridor modeling design files that I had created in a previous exercise. I think in ODOT's training guide we actually suggest opening the file BK004. But again, that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go to the Open Roads Modeling Workflow and go to the Corridors tab. So I'll go ahead and create I'll go ahead and select the Create Templates icon. And this is going to open the template library that's stored in the 990 Workset Standards folder for our particular project. So if I expand the template library folder here, we've got the ODOT group and the Project Templates group. So I'm going to right click on Project Templates and I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to name this folder for St. Peter Road. And we'll create all of our templates for St. Peter Road within that folder. So within this folder, or just selecting this folder, I'll right click and pick a new template. And I'm going to name this template St. Peter Road. Now before I start bringing in some of my components to make this template, I'm going to check a couple of my settings. So I'm going to take a look under Tools at the Dynamic Settings. I'm going to make sure that Apply Affixes is turned on. My step values are set to the defaults of 0.5 and 0.1. So I'm going to go ahead and drag in some components. Now the first thing that I'm going to drag in is a backbone. So if I look at the ODOT menu or folder and go to backbones, we're going to do an undivided road, pavement shoulders according to 301-8E of the L&D manual, 2-lane, and I've got 4 different templates with different pavement buildups here. And the preview window shows me those templates when I select them. So I'm going to use the asphalt concrete without stabilization. Now this template has both a left and a right side defined. So it already has the prefixes L- and R- on these point names. So I don't need the Apply Fixes option turned on. I'm going to turn that off. So I'm going to grab that template and just drag it in. And I'm going to drop it right on the 00 origin. And then I'll double tap my mouse wheel to do a fit on that. Now St. Peter Road is going to be defined with 10 feet of pavement width. And I can see that this template's been defined 12 feet offset. So I'm going to start by double clicking on the left asphalt concrete surface course top edge pavement point to edit its properties. I'm going to change the width of this one to a -10. Apply that. I can see that that's been moved over to the 10-foot offset. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side, picking that asphalt concrete surface course top point. Change that to 10 foot. Apply that. Close that out. I'm going to add a couple end conditions to this template. So St. Peter Road is a short segment. It's all in cut as far as the end conditions. So under end conditions, I'm going to use a common and barrier grading option, and I'm going to use the 3-to-1 cut option. So I'm just going to drag that in, but this time, since it's only designed to work on one side, I want to apply my affixes, so I'll turn that on. I'm going to drag that in and put it right on top of this right outside shoulder point, and just drop that on there. Double tap my wheel to fit. I'm going to bring it in on the other side, and I will right click on my mouse as I'm still holding down the left button. And this one I want to reflect it. So the mirror option is going to show me both the original and a mirror. Reflect is just going to take it and flip it to reflect it. And I'm going to put it right on that left outside shoulder point. Again, double tap my mouse wheel to do a fit. So that's all I really need to do for this particular template. These points that are defined up here to seek elements, and then if they're found, hide some of the components. Since I'm not I don't have any driveways or intersections on St. Peter Road to interface with. I really don't need to worry about assigning those to work with hiding these points. So we'll take a look at these points and assigning them to hide our end conditions and stuff in the next video when we take a look at the State Route 185 template. So that's really all we need to do to define our St. Peter Road template. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. Close my template library. And when I'm done with my file, I can exit the file and check that back into ProjectWise. Now it's also asking me to check in the template library as well. So I'll go ahead and check both of these documents back into ProjectWise. So that concludes the video for the St. Peter Road template.